episode of Discovery Club. My name is Val from the Brantford Public Library, and thank you for joining. In this week's episode, we're going to learn how to transfer design to a glass vase or container, get moving with Moda Yoga Brantford, and hear from our kid contributors, Dia and Sal, on what they like to read from the library. Let's get started. Today I'm using a glass jar or vase of any type, some paint and a paintbrush, something to draw your design like a pen or a pencil, and something to trace it with like a Sharpie, and a few sheets of paper. Let's get started. First, let's decide what we'd like to draw today. I've decided to draw some leaves. Then, get your jar and place your design inside your jar like that, and that way we can easily trace it. Now, just to make sure it lies nice and flat against our jar, I'm going to grab a few more pieces of paper, pop it inside to secure it more. Then we'll get our Sharpie and we'll start tracing over top. So now that I've traced the leaves onto my vase, I went over it again with my Sharpie just to make sure that the lines were extra dark. And now it's time to get painting. So this is where we want to paint inside of the glass so you can see your design. So I'll show you how it looks in just a minute. So now it's all painted. I ended up doing 3 coats of acrylic paint so the color was nice and bright. What are you going to draw and what are you going to use for your vase? We'd love to see it.
Hi Grace, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Are you feeling excited about this video that we're shooting?
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes when I shoot a video like this, I get a little bit nervous. Do you ever get nervous?
Yes.
Yeah? And sometimes to help me feel more calm, I like to breathe. And so I want to show you something that helps me feel more calm. You can stick your hands out like this, and this is our mindfulness star. And take your pointer finger and place it beside your thumb. And let's take a nice deep breath in as we bring our pointer finger to the tip of our thumb. And a full breath out as you let all that air back out. Inhale to reach your pointer finger up towards the top of your finger and breathe all the way back out. And then breathing in and breathing out. All the way in and all the way out. One more time, big breath in and big breath out. How do you feel?
Amazing.
I know, I feel a little more calm as well. So that mindfulness star really works. It brings all of my attention to what's happening here, and it kind of gets me out of my head. So all the worries and the things that I'm concerned about, they're not there anymore when I bring up the mindfulness star. So next time I get anxious or worked up, I'm going to try that. You guys can try it at home as well. Should we wave goodbye to everyone at home?
Yes.
All right, goodbye everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, I'm Dia, and I am 9 years old. Almost.
And I'm Sal, her older brother, and I am 11 years old. Almost.
I'm gonna tell you what I like to read at the library.
And I'm going to tell you what I like to read at the library.
We do not like the same things
But we can both find good books that interest us at the library.
because they have something for everyone. I love to read. I am always reading. When I run out of new things to read, I just pick up my old favorites and reread them. The best thing, though, is when I've got a new book to read, and it's even better when it's part of a series, because that means even more books to read. My favorite type of books are fantasies. Fantasy stories take you to a place where anything can happen. The characters are weird and wonderful, like me, and sometimes magical, and you never know what to expect. This year, I've been reading the Chronicles of Narnia series with my mom. The author is C.S. Lewis, and even though the books were written a long time ago, my mom said she read them when she was a kid, a million years ago. They're still interesting, even if some of the words are hard to understand. There are 7 books in this series, and now I'm on the 6th one. Each book has a very different story, but the thing they all have in common is that they take place in this other world called Narnia. In Narnia, they have talking animals and magical creatures, like dwarves and mermaids and giants. Sometimes characters from other stories will appear in later stories. I like them because they are full of adventures. A few of the stories have been made into movies, so when I'm done reading the book, I like to watch the movie and compare the two.
Okay, it's my turn, and I do not like to burrow in my room and read books all day. I like doing stuff, and books give me a lot of information on things I like to do. I like to cook and bake, and a lot of the times there's cookbooks at the library. Hundreds of them actually, so this is one of the books that I got. Next, I like to do crafts in my spare time, and one of my favorite things to do is origami. It helps me calm down, and it's very fun to do. A lot of the time I like to watch anime shows, but a lot of the time I also like to read the manga. This book shows me how to draw them, which is super good. Lastly, I have this book. It's about music, genres, and artists, and it's about hip-hop, one of my favorite genres to read about. And yeah, those are all the books I have.
So whether you're a Dia who likes reading fiction,
Or you're Sal who likes reading non-fictional books,
there's always a book for you at the library.
For more yoga at home, check out National Geographic Kids Yoga Animals, a wild introduction to kid family poses by Paige Turner. Here you'll follow along with animal-inspired stretches and movements. It's super fun. You'll get to learn how to stretch like a giraffe or balance like a flamingo. And of course, we have a copy of this at the main library. And it's summer reading club time. So don't forget to register for the summer reading club through our Read Squared app. You'll earn points towards prize draws for all the books that you're reading. And in today's episode, we revealed a secret code. Did you see it? So head on over to the Read Squared app and enter that secret code to earn some bonus points. Thank you so much for joining me today for Discovery Club. To not miss a single Discovery Club episode, be sure to click subscribe. And of course, visit brantfordlibrary.ca for a full listing of all of our programs and events. Have a great day and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.